sure that you are somewhere you can be in a resting position, either laying down or sitting, with your arms and legs relaxed, feet on the floor or outstretched if you are laying. We're going to begin by doing some guided breathing and then focusing on some body work before we open our mind's eye and explore what we see before us. Allow yourself to relax and listen to the sound of my voice. We're going to be breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, pause. Out 2, 3, 4, pause. In 2, 3, 4, pause. And breathe out 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe in deeply, hold. Exhale fully, hold. Breathe in fresh air. Exhale all your cares. Breathe in relaxation. Pause. Breathe out worries and frustrations. Pause. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, hold. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, hold. Start to notice your body now as you breathe. The sensation of your scalp, your hair on your head. It feels like a warm, tingling sensation. It's starting to travel down towards your brow, allowing your brow to unfurl and relax. Sensation traveling to your ears, your eyes feeling heavier, down to your jaw, unclenching and relaxing your jaw, releasing the stress and the pressure. Allow that sensation to travel down your neck, easing any tensions to your shoulders, allowing your shoulders to move and drop and relax. The weight and the warmth spreading down your arms to your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips, your arms feeling heavy and sleepy at your sides. Sensation travels back up your arms and into your chest, opening your chest and allowing you to breathe even deeper. Sensation moves from your chest into your diaphragm as it expands and contracts with each breath. The warmth moving down your torso, into your hips, down to your knees, to your ankles, and to the tips of your toes. Allow the heaviness to take over as your body drifts towards a deeper meditative state. Your eyes are heavy and closing. Your breathing becomes more relaxed and comfortable. You're warm. You have something wrapped around you, keeping you safe and content. The smells of your favorite things waft in the air. You feel yourself drifting further and further, breathing so gently and slowly. Begin to open your mind's eye as you hear relaxing sounds around you, and sounds growing a bit as you begin to wonder where you are. You move what you thought was a blanket from you, still in a sleepy state. You feel the texture of the blanket. And open your mind's eye to find yourself in a corridor gently lit by candles and the soft warm glow beckons you to continue down the hallway. You step forward, realizing that you are barefoot, and you're walking down a hallway. Your feet against the cool marble. Continue down the hallway, and you notice everything around you. There are flowers and hanging sconces against the walls, and their scent fills your nostrils, and the candles smell of Moroccan vanilla and amber. The fragrances mix together as you travel towards a glowing light coming out of a room near the end of the hall. Continue to walk towards the room, your feet padding along the hallway. You approach the entrance to the room and look around. Before you, what appears to be a large pod that looks almost like a clamshell. The lid opened. Inside you see a pool of water, calm and serene. You walk over to the water's edge, reading the sign that is sitting right next to it. Welcome. You have entered an abyss, a salt lagoon. Inside this salt pod, you will submerge in water, but find yourself floating. The pressure of the water and the salt will hold you and bring you comfort and healing. Allow yourself to breathe in the salt air and relax. There is a robe next to you if you would prefer to wear that inside the salt pot. You reach for the robe. You look in front of you as well. There are small bath salts that you could add. You shake a few additional in, allowing it to smell of roses and lavender and vanilla, as well as a small touch of tea. You're reminded of breakfast, sipping tea on a warm spring morning while out in your garden. A feeling of peace overwhelms you, and you put on the robe, deciding that you would like to feel the texture as you float. You step into the water, one step at a time. You lay down, expecting that you'll need to work to float, despite what the sign said. But really, You don't need to do anything at all. The water has made you weightless, and you float on the surface of the pod, resting and relaxing. The aches and pains in your body feel like they're being hugged and worked on by a masseuse. But instead, you're able to just feel solitude and serenity. And as you look up towards the top of the large clamshell pod, you see a vast constellation, stars and clouds that are slowly moving along. It feels as though you've been transported into a magical lagoon in the middle of the night under crystal clear skies. You feel a sense of peace and wonder, and the tensions and aches in your body begin to ease and drop away, floating by like the clouds do right above you. You look up at the constellations, noticing the Big Dipper, noticing all of the stars that you learned throughout your life, the patterns, the majesty of them, making you feel small but important at the same time. You rest and enjoy this feeling of being held by the water, knowing that it will keep you safe even if you drift to sleep. Your breathing begins to deepen and slow as you start to drift off. As you sink further into your restful state, you hear a voice inside your head that is something akin to your own. You hear that voice telling you what you already know in your heart. You are doing everything you are meant to be doing. You are in the exact place that you are supposed to be in this moment. You can let go of your cares and your worries and know that everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Just breathe. knowing that all is right and that you have been doing exactly what you needed to do. You're doing so well. You're doing so well. You know that there are trials ahead of you. There are things that you may need to face. But in this moment, none of that matters. Because you can rest. Nothing here will be able to harm you. The universe above you, the stars in the sky, and the water around you know that you will have a wonderful, wonderful future. You will accomplish everything that you set your mind to. Just focus on taking care of yourself. Everything is okay. You are more than enough. And this moment is your peace and serenity. Give in to the moment and allow the salty waters to support you as you float and release every bit of tension. You feel the air around you in your lungs, as if you were at an ocean instead of in a spa. You breathe in the salty air. It calms you further and makes you feel as though the aches and pains that come with everyday life have simply been washed away. Rest now. sit up in the water. The water almost struggles to release you, having held on to you so tightly in a hug of its own. You begin to step out of the water to find that a robe is sitting and waiting for you. You exchange the robe you're in with a soft, warm, dry robe. Gather it around you, feeling the texture. As you begin to make your way back to the candlelit hallway, leaving this oasis, leaving this transformative shell and spa, you step with feet barely wet into the hallway. You pad down the hallway the same way that you came in. The glow of the salty lagoon slowly fading behind you, being left with the candles of vanilla and amber, and the smells of the roses around you. You reach a doorway that you know you originally came through. You slowly begin to open it. As you start to step through that door, you feel a tingling sensation at your toes. You wiggle your toes, and they're slowly waking up. The tingling moves to your ankles, up to your knees, to your hips, and your torso. The tingling comes up your diaphragm, and you breathe in some deep, refreshing breaths. You can't help but sigh a little bit as you breathe out. The tingling traveled up your chest to your shoulders. You slightly move them. The tingling traveling down to your elbows, your wrists, your fingertips as you flex and move them. The tingling traveling back up your arms, up your neck, to your jaw, your nose, your eyes and your ears, all the way to the tip of your head. The tingling bringing you forth, back into the present and waking world, knowing a sense of peace in your core, that you can come back to this wonderful pod of relaxation any time you would like. All you need to do is think about it. You can let your worries be washed away once again. When you are ready, you can begin to open your eyes and resume your normal breathing. Notice the sounds and smells around you. Notice the light or absence of around your being. The hum of electronics, a passing car on the street, the glow of your phone or computer screen. You come back to this world feeling a bit anew, knowing that you are held and protected by the water and by the world around you. So you can now begin your day again or fall asleep without cares or worries. May open your eyes and follow the sound of my voice back from this meditative journey. I hope that you enjoyed your meditative journey and that you feel lighter